this is David, and these are some random coffee stains I'm going to draw on and find some images in. I'm just going to start making lines, and things are just going to start coming to me. Like right here, this sort of looks to me like maybe it's like a stingray, but there's something a little odd about it, like it comes out here, and then the tail is obviously kind of normal with the barb on the end, but then it kind of looks like maybe it's a bit of a hand too, like it's got some like almost like finger-like things on the front. It's not just the face. So maybe that's exactly what this thing is. It's kind of like a hand. Maybe it wanders down hallways, just sort of floating there, like not underwater at all, and just opens doors, or tries to open doors, because it's probably slippery from the water if it ever did go into water, because the flesh of a stingray is probably quite slippery. So no matter how hard it tries, it probably can't actually open a door, but it can definitely attempt it. You'll just hear like a squeaking sound. Just know that's the stingray. I mean, hopefully it is. I mean, it's not really a threat. It's, of course it can sting you, but just remain in your room until the sun comes up, because that's when it has to go back to its day job, which is basically cleaning up peanut shells. And it just has a little trunk that comes down that sort of acts like a vacuum cleaner. So you're safe. It's busy in the morning. So over here, this right here kind of looks sort of like the profile of one of my teachers when I was young. She had like huge ears, and she used to fly around the classroom and had this massive beak of a mouth, little beady eyes and everything, and she'd always be tapping on the window. She never really taught us anything, and she always had like a mouthful of snakes, which was quite confusing. Never really made any noise, just the tapping and the hissing of the snakes. Obviously, I don't think she really killed the snakes. She just had a mouthful of them. I think that was my teacher. I don't know. I daydreamed quite a bit. So over here, this kind of looks like maybe a human being, maybe kneeling down. The shape, he's just, he's kneeling down, and he's got something behind his back. Maybe he's proposing finally to his longtime lover, and he's very nervous, as you would be, like you don't know what the answer is going to be, so all this anxiety sort of comes out through your face, and in this person's case, his face just became a 4-lane highway. Not really sure what happened after that. Speaking of options, this sort of looks maybe like a Swiss Army knife, but not your usual Swiss Army knife. Instead of the actual knife part, I think it's got a little eggplant, and instead of a bottle opener, maybe it's just a nervous Quaker. So anyway, that's everything in my head today. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you want to send in your own coffee-stained art for me to draw on in an episode, just send me a message on Instagram, and we'll set it up. So please subscribe, hit like, and leave a comment. I will respond. And that's everything for me tonight. Have a good night, and thanks for watching.